This is the G.I. Joe Classified Series Cobra Island Cobra Trooper. Awesome looking army building figure. I picked up this figure from Kal-El Collectibles. Let's get him out of packaging. And here is the Cobra Trooper out of packaging. You know what? I think Hasbro struck gold with this figure. This is a very, very close second best figure in the line, I think, after I've reviewed the Snake Eyes figure. I haven't reviewed the other figures, but so far, I think this is my second favorite out of the line. And you know what? I never liked the Cobra Troopers in the 3.75-inch line, in the vintage line back in the 80s. They were like my least favorite figures. It's like I'm not really a big on army building. Not a big fan of the Stormtroopers, Cobra Troopers. And, you know, these were figures back when I was a kid that I would never collect. I'd get one or two pieces here and there, but you know, wasn't really a big fan of collecting them, because if I picked up one, I figured, you know, it's pretty useless to just have one. You have to get like 10 or 12, and it just wouldn't fit my budget. And the design back then weren't that great. If you look at the old design, not as appealing as maybe a G.I. Joe Grunt or any of the other figures back in the day. And it also came with an officer version. And these figures were reimagined in the 25th anniversary line and in the movie line. And now this is the latest incarnation. And I think by far, this is the best version of the Cobra Trooper that we've had. In fact, if you just get rid of this Cobra emblem and change the helmet or change it into a gas mask, this could work like a SWAT trooper. They could totally repaint this into Shockwave, because the mold is absolutely gorgeous. The vest looks great. I don't know if you can remove it. I haven't found a way to get rid of the vest, but underneath it is just a Cobra jumpsuit. And the vest is lined with a lot of details, a lot of holsters, and even the whole sculpt of the body. He's got some gauntlets on his arm, the Cobra emblem, some knee guards, some shin guards. I mean, even the helmet doesn't look goofy, not like the old G1 toys did. He kind of feels like he's a Sith Lord. If you remove this helmet and you put something else like a black helmet, he could completely be another character. I love the mask that he has. It's not the usual bandana that they just used to cover him up and make him look like a Wild Wild West train robber. But this one's really nice. The sculpt of the eyes should have been brown, but they kind of look like red on my copy of the figure. So I can honestly imagine why this figure is going for astronomical amounts on eBay and other online stores. And aside from the fact that it is an army building figure, a lot of collectors are going to be after this, not because they want to hoard it or anything like that, but because they want to army build it. And I think it's in Hasbro's best interest to just come up with a troop builder version of this figure, much like what they did with the AIM Soldier and the Hydra Soldier and the Hellfire Club Goon. That thing's going to sell if they do that. Now onto the figure itself. He's loaded with weapons. He's got this long rifle, could be like a railgun rifle, plasma cannon. I like this gun. The only problem I have with it is kind of difficult to put into his pistol grip hand because of the stock. It's a hindrance, but it is doable. And that's been my problem since the 3.75 G.I. Joes. It was very difficult to do this. He also comes with another shorter blaster. I think this looks pretty nice. The plastic they use is a little soft PVC. It's not too hard, but I don't really have a problem with it. You can plug both weapons right here on the back if you wanted to. Like he'd be carrying two rifles on his back. That's pretty cool. He has two pistols right here. Very nice looking pistols. I thought they were revolver pistols. So it's pretty cool that one is on the back. Pretty cool that one is on the back and then one is like here up in front. He could like if he's surrounded, and Joes are like flanking him. It's like, okay, how do I get out of this? He pulls out both pistols, and he's in like a gunfight. So that's pretty cool. I do like that. He also has a hunting knife, which is right here. The position of the knife is a little bit obstructive to the character when posing. Just a little bit. But it's an easy fix. You can just make him look here, this way, and just have the knife right here. And he's like, I'm going to go Rambo and kill all these Joes. Nope. Oh, my bad. Like that. It's a shorter knife, and I'm surprised that Hasbro has not recycled their knives. I mean, they got a different knife for Snake Eyes, for Beachhead, for this guy. I mean, look at this. It's really nice. Even the plastic that they used for this figure, if you look at it, it feels like it's denim, but it's it could be one of those thick jumpsuits that SWAT or Special Forces use. I mean, I really like it. It's really a well made figure. Now you remove the helmet, and it does come with these Snake Eyes goggles, or Cobra Eyes, Viper Eyes goggles, make his eyes look like snake eyes or viper, or an adder, like that. Because I was like totally shocked at like, oh my goodness, does his eyes glow? When I saw the artwork, and then I saw this, and I said, oh, okay, it could be night vision goggles that they just stylized to look like the eyes of a rattler or an asp. So very cool. And he also comes with this. I think this is an officer's crest or armband. If you remember in the old vintage Cobra Troopers, officers had the V placed right here on their helmet. Black, it was black V. And I suppose you could do this as well. You could put it on his arm. Like that, like in his arm, like forearm. I think forearm, I think, is a good way to put this. It feels like an athletic elbow guard or something like that, but I guess that's how you put the rank on them. I've tried putting it right here on the bicep, but the bicep is just way too thick for this armband. I don't want to risk breaking it or stretching it out too much. But yeah, you could totally turn him into an officer, and maybe if at all, if this figure needs anything, maybe an extra helmet, or yeah, with a V on it, just to make him an officer. But this thing, I think, will suffice. All in all, the figure just has tremendous amounts of playability. It's got great details, just wonderfully sculpted, wonderfully done. Hardly any quality issues on my copy of the figure. And you can check the articulation. It's so far, all the joints are tight. It's got a ball joint, a double ball joint neck that's on a hinge. So the ball joint here and a ball joint at the bottom. I love this new type of neck that Hasbro's been doing. It's got an ab crunch, which you can fold up and down despite the vest. Ball jointed upper torso, or the waist piece is a ball joint. Ball hinge shoulders. Go in and out, forward and backward. You go the butterfly in and out. Nice range of motion. It's got a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, ball hinge wrist. This one goes in and out. This one goes up and down. Oh, okay. The gauntlets kind of restrict the motion on the hinge joints for the wrists. It's got a ball jointed hip. You can drop the ball joints down like this for better articulation. It's got a thigh swivel, double jointed knees, near 180-degree bend. Calf swivel, yep, definitely. Ball hinge ankles with a rocker pivot. And so some final thoughts on this figure. I don't think I have to say anything else. This is a no-brainer. If you're into the classified series for G.I. Joes, this is an absolute must-have. I want to wish everybody the best of luck in hunting this store-exclusive figure. If you're here in Manila, I don't know if you're ever going to see this on regular retail at Toy Kingdom or Toys R Us. Your best bet at getting this figure is, I think, just pre-order the figure from hobby shops or from Facebook sellers. Just don't pay too much for it. If you want to pay a lower price, bundle it with another figure that the seller might be selling or the seller has in stock, and you can get a better price for it. But as far as army building goes, this is going to be a pain to really track down, considering it is an exclusive and a lot of collectors are going to be after this. The figure is going to get a 10 out of 10 for me. I was absolutely blown away by this figure. If this is the way the classified series is going, I am totally in, and I might just consider getting every single figure now. Of course, I'll have reservations on certain figures that are not 100%, but I think I'll be getting most of the figures from this line. So there you go, folks. I hope you've enjoyed my video review of the Cobra Island G.I. Joe Classified Series Cobra Trooper. Let me know in the comment section what you think of this figure. Are you going to hunt him down? Going to pre-order it? Is it a pass for you? Or you absolutely love this figure? I'd like to know what you guys think about this figure. Hit me up in the comment section, and as always, hit that notification bell so you never miss out on any of my latest video reviews. If it's your first time here, please subscribe. And if you want to help me out in this channel, help me make more videos, please check out my Patreon account. I've just started this account, and any form of contribution, no matter how small it is, will go a long way in helping me further this channel. And in the coming months, I will be posting some Patreon-only, Patreon-exclusive Cheffatron videos on my Patreon account, so do check those out. Stay tuned for those. And as always, thanks for watching.